Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your third week of November reading. I'm so excited. Thanks for coming back. I'm Miss Edie. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Of course, guys, if this resonates, please like so I know that we connected. Comment, let me know about your situation or how it's relating to you. And of course, I'd love your feedback. And of course, subscribe so you know when the next ones are coming. And if you need a personal reading, these are general readings. So if we tap into each other, perfect. If we don't, no problem. I'm also super excited today because it's the 11th and I've tapped into like this whole new level with the portal right now. So I'm really excited. If you guys don't know about it, you can check out my Instagram, Missedietarot. There's all sorts of stuff on there. And if you're watching this later on, still check it out because there's a lot of stuff that you can benefit from, especially my page. I'm always posting about like what's happening, how to manifest, and all the different stuff for daily affirmations. And for this week, we're going to go into your unicorn oracles, romance angels, lovers oracles, gilded tarot. I'm going to be using the Archangel Michael, but I've also added 3 separate affirmation decks, which I'm really excited about, but I'll talk about when I get there. So now we're in the 3rd week. If you're watching this, then of course the retrograde ends on the 20th. So during this week, the retrograde will be ending, but there's still going to be some like residue from it for a few days. So just still be careful. We still have to kind of tiptoe around what's going on, but be very careful and attentive to all the stuff that's happening around you, because there's a lot of things that you're still learning and you have to now adjust from all the stuff that just happened, and that I'm sure the past 3 weeks have been a little crazy. Definitely check your reading before too if you're watching this now, and see how they resonate and let me know. Okay, so your first unicorn oracle is hope. Especially if you've been through it with the retrograde, you might need a little friendly reminder for hope. So I love these energies and I love these cards because they're so positive. And that is my point with these messages, is just to share love and light. So if any of you, if it's resonating, awesome. If it's not, take what does and leave the rest. But I love these oracle cards, so I hope you can at least share and benefit from the messages, since those are quite general and possibly relatable for you. So here we have hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up at the light. You have been through a challenging period, but now the darkness is lifting and a new day is dawning. Fill your heart with hope, for the worst is now behind you, and this turning point brings new possibilities for peace, happiness, and prosperity. If you have felt broken, you will return to wholeness. If your life has been chaos, order will soon be restored. If you have been in scarcity, abundance will begin to flow. If you have been or have felt lost, you will find your way. This unicorn brings you the reassurance of a new beginning and that of which you want. Don't look back, only ahead to this new destination. Turn your face to the light and take one step at a time, knowing that with each stride, your life will be easier. Be patient on your journey and know that the unicorns are by your side every single step of the way. Beautiful. So for you guys that need, you're a little out of whack. There's Scorpio season's hard. It knocks us all off balance, and Libras, you're about balancing yourselves and making sure things are balanced and weighed and everything is, so I feel like for a lot of you got kind of knocked off your scale, or the situation you're in right now, you're kind of like, okay, I'm doing everything right. Like, why isn't it working, or what's happening? Or I've gone through this retrograde and I've learned my lessons, but have hope that it's going to get better. Have the trust and faith it's going to get better. Okay. Stay positive. And I feel like because it's talking about darkness, maybe some of you have been going through a little bit of depression or hardship. So this is just reminding you to stay positive. Okay. Now, before I get into the other ones, I'm going to do, so this is the daily healing. This is a new deck I got. I'm really excited to add this. Since we're doing a weekly reading, I added a couple and you had 4 that fell out. So I always take them because there's always a reason when something decides to show up in your reading. So here we have, this is the beautiful card with the Tree of Life, and the message says, learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. So for some of you, you really have to accept your emotions. That's amazing. Befriend them. They're your friends. And this is the wisdom. So growing, stay positive. Every experience is a learning lesson. So this is a beautiful one here too. And this says, trust in divine order. You are being helped. So if you're having hope that you're being guided, this is just a friendly reminder from Spirit and Divine that they are with you. Oh, I love this place. This is in Arizona. I'm really excited. These cards are gorgeous. Take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution. So congratulations for many of you. This is acknowledging that yes, you are ascending. You've done the work. This is all part of your process here. And your last one is this one. And it says, develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony in all environments, right? The harmony, my Libras, you're always about making sure that things are balanced and even, as I already said. And this is just you wanting to make sure that everything around you is good and you're in a comfortable state with people around you that you love. Amazing. So these are affirmation cards, which I'm adding. So this is exactly what the deck looks like. You can find them on Amazon. All these are from Amazon, of course. And the card is boundaries. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries, and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken, and sometimes it's given. And sometimes if you're on the subway, it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. Facts. I guess it depends on the day. So for some of you, it's just kind of like asking you and reminding you to protect your boundaries. Lay them, set them straight. If people are not doing what you would like them to do, or they're not treating you, acknowledge it. Voice yourself. Let them know. Now this is another one. So the first one is about love and relationships, and this one's you. So it's always about help you, right? Here we go. So this is this one, and it says power. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong and doesn't need to do anything but be. Just be. Keep going with that fierce energy. I love it. That's amazing. I love these cards. So there's your positive affirmations for our reading. Now we're going to get into the other goodies. So here we have the Lover's Oracle. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose for the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So for some of you, I am asking you to just hang in there. Have the hope that it's going to get better. It is coming and working out for you as best as it can. And I feel like everything had to happen. And maybe that's why you have to set those healthy boundaries, because you need to have that space for yourself. Acknowledge your feelings and take the time to acknowledge your spiritual evolution. So for some of you, coming into this awareness and understanding is a huge thing. Your next one, balance. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So for many of you, you're being in that energy, like we said, you got to find your balance again, and to maybe if it's in your connection as well with the boundaries, you know, if you're feeling like they're overstepping or you're overstepping, you have to have that communication. Just express yourself in a beautiful, healthy way, and hopefully they will reciprocate the same way, and you can receive the message in a beautiful way. And we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Boom. Someone's getting hit. Either you or the other person. Maybe that's what you're hoping for, is that someone's gonna pop up and notice you the way you're noticing them. Your romance angel. Sorry, I have so many cards, so I'm like running out of space and trying to organize myself here. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So Cupid's arrow might have hit somebody you know, or vice versa. All of a sudden someone you know is looking pretty good. It's also possible here. Oops. Playfulness. That's who's playing with me. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. So get out there, have some fun, relax, cut loose. Part of balancing is enjoying yourself. Now we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So congratulations, guys. This is amazing. I'm really happy because I know for some of you, when it's talking about Cupid's arrow, it's not just anybody it's hitting your soulmate. And for those of you that have been trying to pull that in, and when it's saying this could be the one, this could be the one that's your soulmate. So you have a beautiful, deep connection. I can already feel that you're having a beautiful bond with someone. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Card was saying stay positive. It's coming. So possibly after the retrograde or at the end of the retrograde, some of you guys are going to receive this, and I feel like this might be your reward for, you know, it's like Monopoly. Pass go and collect $200. Here you go. Beautiful. Great messages from the angels today. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to get into your Gilded Tarot. So here is your reading for the third week of November, and we're starting with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, you guys are a little strict. Maybe money's a little tight, or maybe you're just holding back a little bit. Of course, you're a little let's see, we're trying to stay positive, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're holding back a little. Maybe you're not expressing yourself. Of course, this is finances too. So this is earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or maybe you have a lot of earth in your chart, maybe your moon or something, depending on when your birthday is, Libras. But this can definitely be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But this is always about finances, stability, and security. So for some of you, maybe things are a little tight. Maybe you're a little bit pinching your money right now. Maybe there's a little bit of restrictions that you're having. You're definitely holding back. And so that could be the energy that you're coming out of this retrograde. Maybe some stuff have happened and you're just kind of like, nope, I'm just closing off, waiting for all this to settle. See you in a week. So we'll see. Here we go. No, it was 11:11 when I said that. So some of you might be just boarding yourself up at home. So just have fun. Don't do that. Here we go. 3 of Pentacles, more earth energy. Or you guys are really focused on your finances, or maybe that's what you need a little hope for, is that for this to sort out. So you went from the 4 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles, but the 3 of Pentacles is always talking about hard work. So you see him, he's working and focused on his pentacles here. So for some of you, you know, things might be getting a little tight financially, and then you're like, okay, you know what? I just got to get to work. I can't focus on anything else. I need to drive down and do this. This is also, maybe you've been working on something and you've kind of been keeping it a secret. This is also short-term goal success, achievement. Some of you could have been receiving acknowledgement for this. So this is a little bit of a celebration because you've now achieved something. You put your pentacles in here and you're starting to have a little bit of reward for it, okay? And the fire in the background, I connect it with a bit of passion and desire. So for some of you guys, you're definitely doing something that you love to do. And maybe you've held that back for a little while, or maybe you're now able to do this. So that's awesome. And we have the moon. Ooh, some secrets in the house here. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know why I said it at the beginning with this. You could have been secretly doing this, but I feel like definitely for some of you, you could have been working on this without people's knowledge, or someone is doing this for you. If this is an earth sign that you're dealing with, they could be holding back because, or they might seem withdrawn or restricted just because they are working so much. So I feel like this could be part of the unknowns that you don't know. This is of course Cancer energy, so you could be dealing with a water sign, but this has to do with things that you don't see, don't know, right? The moon is about, there's some hidden stuff here. So there's a little bit of illusion possibly. So maybe for some of you, if you're wondering like, why is this person not here? Like, why aren't they spending time with me? Whatever you might be thinking, this is also showing me that they're just busy working. So don't assume anything, you know, this isn't a 3 of Cups or a 3 of Swords, it's a 3 of Pentacles. So they're literally putting in the work, whether they're putting the work with you because you're being all uptight and you're just kind of like, no, I don't want to open up to this because I don't have the hope that it's going to work out. But for some of you, you're being asked to do this, and you know, maybe you're trying to focus on harmonizing things because something is out of balance here. So I feel like whatever is not known yet, hopefully this comes to light. 2 of Cups. You guys have a beautiful union. You might have a very strong bond with someone. First of all, this could be the one. Stay optimistic about your love life, guys, because you have the person that could be the one. Romance with Cupid's arrow striking. Then you have soulmate. Let me just say, I feel like all these unknowns that you're not sure about, or maybe your fears that you have with like your worries with this moon energy, it's the 2 of Cups. So this is someone that you have a deep bond with. This could of course just be a friend or someone you're very connected to, but if it's about romance for anyone, of course this water energy, it has to do with love and emotions, but this could also be someone offering their cup, and they're your spirit person, you know, like soulmate wise. And this could be someone that you're connecting with mentally, emotionally, physically. You think of them, they text you, all of a sudden you get a text from them when you thought of them. Like however it's working, you just, or mutually, sorry, vice versa, you guys have this connection together where you just kind of know each other's thinking of each other. And I feel like with the moon here, you know, you might be secretly thinking about them, but this is letting me know that they're thinking about you too. Awesome. Then we have the Hermit. A lot of earth energy here, so I do feel like some of you do have a lot of earth in your chart. However, you are taking the Virgo behavior where you kind of go inside. So I feel like for some of you, you've been so busy on your work and focused on that, that this was unknown to you, that someone sees you this way, and then you're kind of like, wait, what, whoa, what? Someone likes me? Or this person is now telling you their love and they're offering your cup, or they're matching your cup, and it kind of puts you into this hermit mode because you have to go in to look within. So for some of you, you might be seeking guidance, seeking advice. You know, this could be about you just assessing your situation. Of course, this is in the middle of the week for me so far with the layout, so I feel like some of you, this is usually around the time when the retrograde is going to be ending, so I feel like for some of you, you're kind of like, okay, I really focused on what I could control, which was my work. I could control myself. You can't control other people. And right now you kind of have to allow things to happen and just step back and then deal with them later. So I feel like all those unknowns and unexpected things that were happening, or illusions that were happening, or unknowns that you weren't sure of, definitely after the retrograde, you're getting this beautiful blessing. So for some of you, you're being put into this energy of reflection and seeing where that goes. The Lovers. The Two of Cups and the Lovers. So I feel like for some of you, you have very strong feelings for this person, but you've been holding back. Maybe you've been holding back on this connection because you weren't sure and you needed to see things because, of course, you didn't know. It was unknown to you. Maybe it was a secret admirer, secret crush. And for some of you, maybe they just fell in love with how hard, you know, maybe you were a tough thing to crack, but they knew it was worth it. And of course, with the romance, Cupid's arrow here, this is divine. This is a beautiful, deep love connection. Two of Cups and the Lovers here. This is definitely a soulmate for some of you. That's why you feel such a deep bond for one another. But this person and you definitely have a soul contract in this lifetime. And I feel like you're definitely meant to meet if you haven't already met. And if this is someone you already know, because it does say this could be the one, so you've already met this person, it's just have fun and be playful and flirty and put yourself out there. So stop holding back, open up. They might be seeing you as way too serious and way too focused on work and stuff. So lighten up. For some of you, I feel like you have to just express yourself. Oh, and this is just reminding me because I was hiding under one of them. For the Hermit here, we have learn and grow from the wisdom of your feeling by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. So I feel like if you're not sure, maybe this person isn't your type, right? Because you know they say that soulmates are different, and that's why you're like, whoa, I have this amazing connection with this person, but I would never go for this person. That might be why you're holding back. So I feel like the person, whoa, okay, I got goosebumps, so that's definitely for someone. I hope that helped, but open up, you know, allow it. So I feel like that could be what's putting you into the hermit mode, is because you're kind of like, okay, I don't understand the feelings I'm having, but I'm going to explore them. So accept them. So I feel like that was the Hermit telling me to tell you, and it is gray, so it matches. So here you go. So for some of you, I feel like that is where that message is meant for the week. So allow this beautiful energy to flood over you, because in love, you find the beautiful, most powerful healing ever. And that is the purpose with the Hermits. You want to find that healing. Queen of Cups. A beautiful, compassionate person. This could be you, of course. You're so nice, friendly, loving. This is, of course, possibly them wanting to offer their cup. You know, you could just be busy away, working away, and all of a sudden this cup comes towards you. This is water energy again, so more, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Again, there is water in your chart and a lot of earth in your chart so far. And we do have the Gemini card with the Lovers, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Virgo with the Hermit. But I feel like with the work, you know, they might be putting in the work and showing up and giving you this beautiful offer. Or for some of you, you could be at work when they show up with a drink. I don't know, they might bring you coffee or something. But I also think that here, this could be you or them, but someone is ready to offer this cup. The Queen, she's healed, she's in a beautiful energy. This could, of course, be you. You're very attractive. They want to come towards you, or they want to offer this, or this is you. And then we have the High Priestess. Wow. You have the High Priestess, that's amazing. So the High Priestess here is about a little bit of intuition. So you could definitely be intuitive in the sense that you're a little bit aware of the things that are going on. I also feel like whatever you didn't know at the beginning of the week or during the retrograde, you're kind of, you feel it. Like, I feel like even if you don't know for sure, you are feeling certain ways about it. So you could also just be aware that there are things that you didn't know, or that things are going to unfold. So intuitively, that's also part of it, but it's also about manifesting. So I feel like some of you, she's like the female version of the magician, you know? So I feel like this energy here too is that you've been spiritually, you could be, oh guys, with the new moon, you could have been listening to me on the other video, definitely check it out. But I feel like for some of you during the new moon that we just had for Taurus, you might have maybe put out some affirmations to the moon, some requests. Of course, that's happening tomorrow for me because I'm filming on the 11th. So the 12th is the new moon in Taurus. So if you're watching this before the new moon, go check it out. I have a whole bunch of stuff that you can do for the new moon and how to bring in your blessings. So you could actually be doing work. You could also be a spiritual person. You could also even be a tarot reader. Welcome to my page. And of course, you have this beautiful tapped in connection. You could also be a moon child. Maybe you were born at night, or your person was. So you have a very close connection with that. I don't know where that came from or who that was for, but hopefully that helped. Then we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, so this connection, two parts. I'm going to do a few versions because now we're getting into a few stories. So whoever this is connecting for, you could have been holding back because you had a really bad experience. Yes, you put yourself out there and it might have not gone well. So now you're a little bit uptight. You're not as open with people. You don't just let everybody in. And maybe you keep your emotions secret because you're just focused on your pentacles and you just want us to have that security and stability for yourself so you don't depend on anyone else. Because I know you guys are very dependent and you take care of so many people. So it's beautiful. And I feel like for some of you, you've had this moment where this person comes out of nowhere, or all of a sudden you notice this person out of nowhere. Maybe you're the one that got hit with Cupid's arrow, and then you're kind of put into this reflective state. So with the Four of Swords, this is also about healing and recovery. This is after battle. We have the Three of Swords above you. So for some of you, you probably went through a heartbreak or something. I told you I didn't see Three of Cups or Three of Swords, so it's not like a bad thing, but I feel like for some of you, you could have gone through heartbreak, or during the retrograde, it brought up so many stuff that really strained you. So instead of like being ready to open up, the Power card being here too, you guys are a dino tank, you're a beast, right? But you still need time to recover and heal. So I feel like some of you during this week are going to take a little bit of time out. You're still ready to fight if you need to, but you're also taking this time to recover and maybe to actually really think about this connection that's trying to come towards you. Or maybe while you've taken this time out and this time of rest, you're actually realizing, oh, I'm actually thinking of someone right now. So I feel like that bond or that connection might also put you into this, because it might be about healing your heart from previous stuff. Stay optimistic and to find that balance as well, because we do have a 4. So that's a great energy. And under the Hermit, right? The Hermit goes inside to seek the truth, to find the path, to see the light, to see your journey, to assess how far you've come, gather your wisdom, learn, move forward, right? We're on this beautiful journey, but I feel like for some of you, what you were seeking, you have found with the sword, the Ace of Swords. See, little throat chakra here. So I feel like you've received clarity. So for some of you, speak up. Maybe that's what it is about expressing yourself, because I choked up there, so who knows? But I feel like with the Ace of Swords coming in, you're cutting through the confusion, you're cutting through whatever. So with the retrograde, if you've been feeling, you know, a little bit of illusions, of course the moon being here, maybe things didn't seem the way they were, or maybe they were seeming different to you. Now all of a sudden you see them for how they are. Maybe you actually felt that this was coming and the truth is now being revealed to you, and perhaps that was through inner reflection. You needed that time with yourself to experience that and to come to that. So that's beautiful. Guys, this is amazing. So I feel like after the retrograde, you're certainly being blessed with a beautiful union. This is your soulmate without a doubt, and I'm so happy for you. So take that time out to heal. Take that time to be by yourself. Acknowledge your emotions, acknowledge your feelings. And of course, I'm going to read it again because the Hermit wants me to. We have, take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual growth. So I feel like this is going to be a huge moment for some of you, because this is about you with you, right? These cards are about helping you be yourself. So I'm really proud of you. You've really gone in, you've done the work, and you've learned so much. So congratulations, Libras. We're going to end with the Archangel Michael, which is a prayer, as I always do at the end now. And we're going to say, this one is from Archangel, focus upon divine and perfect health. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Absolutely. And with the rest here, I feel like for some of you, this is a reminder to not just eat healthy and work out and do things that way too, but to take the time to rest. Rest is so important, especially for your mind and your body. They really, really need that. So take that time for yourself. Go forward fearlessly, my dino tanks, because here we have, thank you for walking with me every step of the way by holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love for my true life's purpose. beautiful reading for you guys. I'm so happy. Please enjoy the messages. If it resonated, don't forget to like, comment, let me know how it's doing. If you need a private reading, of course, I'm always available. All the information is in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. See you guys soon. Love and light. Bye.